non-traditional. From the clothes that I wear, it's art all the time. You know, this even is a company that we do. And my wife designs all these shirts and puts my name on it so I don't forget my name. But and outside of these type of shirts, I have shirts like Glory over here, my African wear that I just love because I know where my roots are. I go to Africa. We're gonna, you know, die in Africa if it's up to me. So, you know, everything about me is art. Every day I'm just thinking. I wake up at 3 a.m. sometimes and say, oh man, something's on my mind. And it's always, it's a gift. It's just a gift. It's nothing like I'm not that smart, but it's something inside of me that God gave me to say, you know what, create this story. And sometimes, you know, I'll be honest, sometimes it's not a God-given thought. I have to see how I can shape it because I have stories, all type of stories. And I always have my wife to double check to make sure I'm in line, whatnot. And I say that to say it's good to have somebody. It may be a mom, a dad. Instagram. This is for the children's books, Instagram. Instagram is a great thing that people can discover you. So it's easy now for your generation to be discovered. Back in the day, a publicist was so necessary because you couldn't connect to, you know, all the big publishers or the music people. But use Instagram. A lot of my friends, we contact some of your favorite celebrities just off Instagram alone. And because of our page and the way it's set up, they respond to us. You know, we hit them in the DM. You hear a lot of the folks, hit us in the DM. Nah, we hit them in the DM and they know. And then they give us the real contact because I also book for my clients, my YouTubers. I book their interviews and I book over 100 interviews a year, easy, just for one client probably. So we use Instagram. A website I think is necessary for my business, but it may not be for yours. Your generation may just love the Instagram, but I'm gonna tell you the difference between having an Instagram and a website, because you'll say, I just have Instagram, it has this many followers, I'm making money, good. But what happens when Instagram does a MySpace? Do any of you know what MySpace is? Anybody raise your hand? You know what MySpace? Oh, you're old school. So I remember when we had so many people on MySpace and we're like, okay, we're gonna go to London, we're gonna connect to everybody before we even get there to do a show, and we're gonna, you know, sell out. And then MySpace did like this, and Instagram will do like this, and Facebook, you know, especially with the security breach, it did like this. Snapchat.
What does that mean when he says that? What does that mean? Going down, go away, right?
Yeah, put a beat on, and I work it out. But Instagram, Snapchat, all these things are gonna go down. Your website is important because that's always going to stay up. So you use Instagram to get your traffic, your website. They go to your website. You got to have perks and reasons why they go to your website. So YouTube can kick you off their platform too anytime. YouTube can cut your money now at any time. They can't do that on your website. So I like ownership. Anybody want to own something? Anybody? Any hands? Okay. If you want to own something, I want to own my stuff, and my audience can go to my website. Now, if you go to this website right here, you are going to absolutely see one page, and that's a business decision we made because we're not taking new clients right now. And we don't want people necessarily knowing what we do because they kind of spy on you through your website too. So I have that set up real simple. So if you go to CPR firm, and you guys know CPR, we bring projects to life. Everybody has a project, but are you doing any press, any media? And that's just my job, to be nosy. I'm a walking billboard, create this, and I'm gonna tell you how we did this. Because like Little Yachty, Little Pump, and all these people, you've never been here before, so you can't tell me how to do it. These people who are 60 and plus don't know what an Instagram does, how to use it, how to buy an ad, how to post. And this is all we do. And when I can tell you I can bring 100,000 people to your event, you'll say, oh, okay, you know what you're doing. And then once you're established, they say, okay, do it your way. And that's with anybody great. Anybody great. I mean, Shakespeare, you know, they didn't understand Shakespeare. Now you guys all have to read it, you know. So I have a team. I keep young people on my team because you guys really generate what's going on social media. So a brand, we think of Nike. When you think of Nike, you automatically think of the swoosh. You automatically think of Jordan. They've branded that into our head. They've used that propaganda and good branding to say, this is what I want you to think of greatness when you think of Nike. How do you create that? There's no cookie cutter way to create a great brand. You need to be online. We know that. You need to have a presence and some clean artwork and whatnot. But how do you create it? Everyone's different. We see people creating brands with little money, sometimes zero. All they have to do is post something up, it goes viral. And it's all about your strategy. That's the part of this that I really love. My passion in business is how many entrepreneurs can I make? And then can we hire as subcontractors? And then how do we do the strategy for the next thing? Because honestly, right now, we're going to be obsolete in, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, because there's so much software. I own software that it costs us a lot of money sometimes, but it's getting cheaper and cheaper every year to get this software that can send it out to all the newspapers, all the magazines.